Picture this: a vast, mysterious, merciless ocean. Beneath its waves lies a world that is as beautiful as it is deadly. A world that yearns to devour you, just like it did to all of your friends. In Subnautica, you are thrust into this alien ocean, alone, stranded, and unprepared for what lurks in the depths. This is a story of survival, discovery, and the haunting truth hidden within these large oceans. After your ship, the Aurora, crashes on planet 4546b, you awake in a damaged life pod. Your mission is simple: survive. But as the days stretch into weeks, the ocean begins to reveal its secrets. Truth is far more horrifying than anything you could have ever imagined. Survival on planet 4546b is not just a test of skill, it's a test of will. There's no one to contact, no rescue ships en route, no voices to guide you. The silence is deafening, broken only by the rhythmic lapping of waves or the occasional crash of thunder. Days bleed into nights, and soon, time loses all meaning. The alien ocean is beautiful, teeming with life. But that beauty is cold comfort when you realize it's indifferent to your survival. Every dive takes you further from the surface, further from safety. The deeper you go, the more you feel the weight of the ocean pressing down, as if it's trying to remind you, you don't belong here. And then there's the isolation. Alone in your life pod, with nothing but the alien seas for company, the loneliness begins to creep in. The ocean becomes a prison, vast and endless, with no walls and no escape. The alien ocean is not just indifferent, it's hostile. You quickly learn you're not the apex predator here. Creatures like stalkers and sand sharks are dangerous, yeah, but they pale in comparison to what waits in the deeper waters. The first time you encounter a leviathan is unforgettable, I promise.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Its roar echoes through the water long before you ever see it. And when it finally emerges, it's like staring at a living nightmare. A massive, otherworldly predator, fast, aggressive, and utterly merciless. It doesn't just attack, it actively hunts you. But the Reaper is not the only Leviathan in these waters. The Ghost Leviathan, with its translucent body and glowing aura, haunts the edges of the map, guarding the ocean's darkest secrets. It's not just its size or speed that terrifies, it's the way it feels like the embodiment of the void itself, cold and unknowable. And in some way, it acts as the boundary between you and the true unknown of the void, almost a guardian at times. And deeper still lies the Sea Dragon Leviathan, ruler of the volcanic zones. Its sheer scale and power makes you feel utterly insignificant. It is not just a creature, it is a force of nature, one that reminds you just how small you are in this foreign world. The deeper you explore, the more you realize you're not the first to visit this planet. Massive alien structures lie hidden beneath the waves, remnants of an ancient civilization known as the Precursors. They came to this planet searching for a cure to a deadly virus known as the Kara. The Kara virus is a ruthless plague, capable of wiping out entire ecosystems. The Precursors tried to contain it, building massive research facilities and quarantining the planet. But they failed. The virus escaped, killing them and leaving the ocean infected. The infection is everywhere, creeping into the creatures, the plants, even the water itself. And when you realize you're infected too, survival becomes more than just escaping the planet. It becomes a race against time to find a cure, just as the precursors did.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
At some point in time, you figure out your final goal is to escape. To truly escape. After weeks of scavenging, building, and surviving, you construct the Neptune rocket. But it's not just about leaving, it's about ensuring the virus doesn't leave with you. Before you can launch, you must deactivate the quarantine enforcement platform, a precursor building and structure that they left to make sure the quarantine was enforced. A massive alien weapon designed to shoot down anything trying to leave the planet. To deactivate the platform, you need the cure. And that's when you meet the Sea Emperor. The Sea Emperor Leviathan, the last of its kind. Despite its size and power, it's not a threat. It's intelligent, ancient, and benevolent, offering you the cure in exchange for one last act of compassion, helping it release its offspring. This moment is unlike anything else in the game. For once, the ocean doesn't feel hostile. It feels alive, interconnected, and full of hope. The cure spreads to the water, healing the planet, and you finally prepare to leave. As the Neptune rocket carries you away, you look down at the ocean one last time. It's a world that tried to kill you at every turn, but it's also a world full of wonder, beauty, and life. The terror of Subnautica is not just in its monsters or its isolation, it's in the way it makes you feel so small, yet so connected to something much larger. This is a story of Subnautica. A journey into the unknown, a fight for survival, and a reminder of the delicate balance between life and death. The ocean may let you leave, but it will never let you forget. It's a story as old as time, but Subnautica gives us something no other game can. True fear.